Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. We just had the first feature premiere for MLB The Show 22 that aired here live on YouTube and on Twitch here from SDS. And we want to cover over what we went over here with the co-op mode, the new co-op mode that is arriving here in the technical test and here in MLB The Show 22 overall for the year. All right, so we got a lot of details on it. We're going to go over it. I'm going to cover all of it for you. But first, you guys do me a favor as always. Make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers here. Got tons of content. All got you ready for 22 and for the tech test and for everything that's going to be coming out the rest of the year. Got a video covering the new PCI stuff out there for you guys. Also, go check that one out. We released it earlier. The PCI anchor system. So pretty cool stuff right there. All right. But here we go. Let's cover over the first things that we got here as we kind of cover through this. They covered 2v2 and 3v3. We'll be showing some screenshots here in the background for you guys just so you can take a look at these and take a gander at them. But during the tech test itself, all right, and the tech test will go live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. 10 a.m. Pacific time. So noon Central time. That's what time I'll be streaming it live right here as soon as it goes live. We will not have any Play versus Friends co-op games available in this. All right. You will not be able to play versus friends in this. You will be able to in the live game, but not in the tech test. That's something that won't be available until the real game. So we won't be doing subscriber Sundays this Sunday here on the channel. That's why I left it up in the air. We wouldn't know if we were going to be able to or not. But we'll still be playing through the tech test in this this co-op mode and stuff. All right. There, when you start, you will have one team captain. All right. There'll be three people. Like when you're doing a 3v3 match, it's going to show you three. You'll see three people right here on the screen. If you look at the screenshot, and one of them is going to be the team captain. That person's going to be the team captain for the entirety of the co-op game that you're playing through that entirety of that experience. All right. So they're going to be the one that decides on when to get the bullpen ready, when to make substitutions, all of that stuff. So you kind of want to make sure that you guys can make that decision beforehand. All right. You can change who you want to be the captain before you go into the game, though. So that's something to keep in mind. All right. All right. Now, after you hop into the games, after you go into the game, you load into the game, you might be wondering, what are we all going to be doing in these games? All right. When it's a 3v3, what is everybody going to be doing? So you'll notice this kind of icon that I'll show you up here in the top corner. It'll show the three people, the three players up there on the left. And it kind of has these color coded marks. Now we'll go and show this here, this little screen that's going to show it to you broken down here at the bottom. All right. It's got the player 1, the player 2, and the player 3. Your player 1 is going to be operating. It's going to swap throughout every half inning. Okay. But for an example, all right, your player 1 is going to be operating your pitcher and your catcher for an inning. All right. For the half inning, your player 2 is going to be controlling your infield for the inning. And then your player 3 will be controlling your outfield. All right. Now in a 2v2 experience, you will have the pitcher and the catcher. I believe they said the pitcher and the catcher, and then it'll be, let's see. Pitcher and the catcher, and then I believe it'll also be then just the defense. The infield and outfield will be for player 2. All right, so then you guys will rotate every half inning. It's going to cycle itself through. So you all get to do everything 3 times in a 9-inning game. All right, so you're going to get to go through the experience and do everything in the game. It's not going to be where one person gets to pitch, one person gets to hit, and maybe one person does all the fielding for you. It's not going to be like that. Everybody's going to have to participate and do a little bit of everything in the experience, okay? Now, one of the cool things that was in here that they showed is that you're going to have the ability to suggest pitches. Let's say the pitcher that you got in there, maybe he's not the best pitcher. You got a good pitch that you know this guy's going to chase and go out and swing out at. You can go ahead and suggest a pitch to your pitcher that he can throw in there. All right. There's going to be text options and way to communicate if you don't have party chat and chat linked up with your teammates that you're playing with. But you can go ahead and send little messages or let them know. You know, there's obviously an option in there that you can pitch select or pitch suggest for the pitcher that's on your team as well. All right. And the option to have all of these communication methods is great too along the way. I think it's a very big positive and step in the right direction for this mode. Now, they also did cover a little bit of the Diamond Dynasty co-op experience. You're going to see this little selection screen that comes up. It's going to be a little bit different, all right? That was just the exhibition kind of co-op experience that we were going over right there at the beginning. The Diamond Dynasty experience is going to be a little bit different. When you load in, let's say you go into a 2v2 match, because this is what they showed us was a 2v2, all right? And I can't remember the numbers and the breakdowns on the 3v3, but on the 2v2, you're each going to get to pick 6 players, all right? 6 players from any of your inventory, any of the cards in your inventory. You can't duplicate players though, all right? So you got to pick different players, but you're each going to pick 3 position players, 1 starting pitcher, and 2 relief pitchers. The rest of the members of your squad will be filled in with silver live series players when you guys are playing this way. So it's an interesting kind of way to match it up. hopefully maybe as we get later in the year, it'll add golds or diamonds because we all want to use maybe those good cards and the better cards, but it'll give us a chance to get to use some different cards as well in a different game mode. So that's kind of interesting to see. But like I said, the rest will be Silver Live Series cards, all right? It will be a random starting pitcher that it selects. It's going to toss between the two that you actually chose. You picked a starting pitcher and your teammate picked a starting pitcher. It's going to randomize them and just randomly pick whoever's going to be the starting pitcher for that game for you guys. So that's pretty cool right there, all right? And then if you're on a 2v2, it's going to do pitcher and catcher and the defense, and then you're going to rotate every half inning as you go along the way. As far as hitting goes, you're going to get 3 at-bats, or it's going to rotate every half inning. Everybody's going to get a chance to hit, all right? So you don't have to worry about that. Everybody's going to get a chance to. Now, your opponents in this game mode are going to be completely random, all right? It's not going to be where you're going to be playing versus friends. It looks like you can team up with your friends, but it doesn't look like you're going to be able to play against friends just yet. I don't believe so. In the tech test, we're not going to be able to do play versus friends at all. It's going to be completely random. So you're going to have to do all random matchups. But as the game comes out, it looks like all of your opponents are going to be random as well. There won't be rewards for this just yet. All right. They're working towards that, but they want to make the game mode as best as they possibly can, get feedback from us, the community, find out what we like. And then they said they got some pretty juicy rewards coming down the line for us. So some pretty interesting stuff, man. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to check it out. You guys make sure to tune in tomorrow and check it out with me right here at 12 noon Central Time. That's when it goes live, when the servers go live. You can get in here and play some custom practice now and check out the new PCI settings. But if you want to go and play that co-op mode, you got to check it out in Diamond Dynasty tomorrow at 12 noon Central Time. That's my time frame, my time zone, and I'll be streaming it live right here on the channel. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to play this with y'all tomorrow. Make sure to do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the streams. Thanks. Peace.